Hello, hello. Most insane ranked of the year. Look at these players. Like Source used to be really insanely strong, and then you have Kurzbulls, Rada, Throatgoat, and Felusion, like the quatuor of the most no the strongest non-French players of this game. And then you've got Crabhammer, that is literally top one player, and then Milchuk, that I do not know. I do not remember this pseudonym, but it's already 1231 elo, which is really high. So this game is actually looking insane. Right now, it's probably one of the most difficult game on paper that I've played in a while. And what is happening? Did I lose connection? Did I lose connection? I would need to try. I would need to test. And like load a YouTube window and YouTube loads. So it's not me, it's Throat. Okay then. Yes, it's Throat. Definitely it's still loading up. I'm always kind of stressed about loading or not. So you will still hear me snort. I'm still I'm still sick, you know. Doesn't solve in one day. But this game actually really deserves its stream. I think it will probably be a really exciting one. The winner here, the winner here will probably gain a lot of elo. Let's make it so that's me, because I hinted some of my elo earlier today, trying an electric comp with only 3 light units and no Heliolisk available in the game. It ended up in utter failure. Really underwhelming compared to what is currently strong. The likes of dragons, psychic, even ducking fairies. I hate fairies so much. I think this comp should be T4 to 5 and really be unplayable. It's clearly an unhealthy design. But I have ranted about fairies for a while. I do not think it comes to anyone's surprise that I hate fairies. I think they break the game. You build crit, then GG, you passively lose. You can't do anything. Super fun design, right? Really not. It's really not. Worst design ever. I don't think I can clearly say that without a component, Mudkip and Poliwag win against Eradicate. I would say it for sure with last patch, but now that the focus system has been reworked, it is not as clear as it was before. So I will not try it, and I'd rather lose a roll. I'm fine with that. I already have the units that I need anyway. So it's not like losing a roll hurts me too much. That's definitely a charcoal, no questions asked. I will sell these two things, enter the water comp, and I can already buy the Pichu. I can afford the Pichu. And these units don't matter, so I may as well buy them. I may as well buy them, you know. We've got our early game covered anyway, but we still do not know what we will play. So here, the optimal play would be either a seed or a charcoal. I will go for a seed. I will go for a seed there, because it will either be fire or grass, most likely. I can sell the Squirtle, replace it with Azurill. So that's a baby. I'd rather have a baby than a basic water unit. So then I only need one more baby to start stacking eggs, which is the ultimate goal with this composition. I could always buy the Charmander just in case, because fire is an option that is available to me, and that I will not underestimate. Crabhammer is already playing Psychic. I think Psychic is toxic. I hate him for playing that. Psychic is toxic for the game right now if it's strong, and I think it is. It means it's in a toxic spot. It is a gimmick, it shouldn't be strong. That's my opinion. Do not take it too seriously. That is completely personal. There's a lot of options there. I think I would take the Growlithe. I will take the Growlithe, and then I will sell these units. Get the Pichu on the board. And then that's one Cyndaquil. So I should probably keep it, right? I should probably keep it, and I will also keep the Marip, because if I don't get an Eevee, then Marip is a great option. So Melee-Hook ins even more than I do, so we won't be playing babies. Never mind. It is to be expected that chain losing becomes increasingly difficult as people get used to the strategy. They will start inting too, you know. So I will get rid of the Pichu, which will allow me to buy the Marip. Not playing babies anyway, you know. So that will at least have the merit of freeing one spot in my shop. I'm keeping the Cyndaquil though. Just in case. I will not say for sure that I will be playing it. What I will say for sure is that I will keep the option available to me. Rada's trying ground. I don't think ground is good. But I won't say for sure that ground can't do anything either. And there's nothing really interesting, right? So I sell everything. Stage 7, 50 gold, that is what we aim for. And I already have technically 3 units that actually matter. Which isn't a lot considering we play fire, but I couldn't afford any more units anyway, so... Now we will roll and see what we can get. If we get several Cyndaquils, then we will consider playing it. If we do not, then we will just play fire ramping. Really very classic comp. And here I will take a Sandret. So then, that's the Litwick. Really neat piece of unit here. And then keep rolling the Torchic. That's good stuff right here. Can do probably one more. Okay, this is interesting. So I will keep this one. And then I'll probably lock the shop with the Magpie. I will lock the shop with the Magpie. So we are contested by Kurt's Balls. That's on him. If he wants to contest me, let's have a contest. No problem. So now I sell these units. I will go like this. Right, probably like this. I don't think this should mean an awkward alignment of units. Hopefully. If it does, then I'm screwed. Let's keep rolling for a while. Oh, this means an awkward alignment of units, never mind. Oh, this is the worst. Please kill. Thank you. Okay. And that's a lot of stuff right here. If I had lost this round, this would have been terrible. I don't know if someone lost. If they lost, holy, they must be disappointed. I'll take this one. I will take this one. One fire unit is already enough. That's Blacephalon for you. It's even the best fire unit. Don't mind if I do. Okay, then. Definitely some Gracidia. Gracidia is a given here. Then. This is a Firestone. It won't be anything else than a Firestone. The seed will do me a King's Rock onto my fighting unit. This is clearly spell crit, or really likely to be a spell crit, and this is a Pokédoll that will go in combination with the King's Rock. And then I will roll for a while at level 6 just to see if I get an option of playing Typhlosion or not. If I get the option of playing Typhlosion, then I will play Typhlosion. If I don't, then I don't. It's not like Fire has not other options available to it, right? And that's Ponyta with the best component possible? That is actually insane. I will replace Growlithe for the time being. Let's roll. That's another Growlithe. And I can do 3 more rolls. That's 1, 2, and then 3. Okay. Okay. We are kinda okay strong right now. Torchic is doing a really great job at handling everything that's thrown at it. I need some more attack speed, and it's coming right towards me. I should be able to get it. If I get it, I'm golden. If I don't, then I would have taken the charcoal. But I got it, which is perfect. 1 more Litwick, and then what? The Torchic. And the Lampent. Okay. Lampent is definitely coming in the comp. And who instead? Probably instead of you for the time being, right? And then I buy another Cyndaquil. I sell this. And I lock Ditto in my shop. And I give the X-Rays to Blacephalon. And here we have a really solid comp. This is a really solid comp. Right now it shouldn't lose to pretty much anything. So let's check how his card's doing. We see nothing on his bench right here. Did he rotate? No, he's still on fire. But he's not playing Typhlosion, which is to my advantage, let's be honest. And then I replace you with this. I should probably go for level 7, right? I should probably go for level 7 here. I don't think I need to take too much risks. This is probably better than Ponyta, right? This is probably better than Ponyta, I'd say. Let's go for level 7. I have a lot more potential good rolls at level 7 than at level 6. With this Ditto, I'm already close to Magmortar. I can always make Growlithe to evolve. I'm really close to Magmortar. So I really want to optimize my probabilities of getting Magbees rather than taking the risk of not getting the Quilava to evolve. I didn't get a lot of Cyndaquil, so I will not play around it. I will consider it as an option. I didn't get a single EV either, which is really unfortunate. I would have loved to get one EV, but I could still get the EV at level 7. I could still get the EV at level 7. Okay, and then... Holy... Okay, then... The big nugget isn't really to my advantage right now. So let's get to the level, do one roll. I can't utilize it, you know. I can't utilize it really. Which isn't great news, is it? So I really need to get some ground going in order to be able to exploit the big nugget. Which one? I think I can play the third trick like this and give ground to Magmar right here. And then we keep rolling. That's Combusken. Really, really neat rolls. Can do one more roll, and that's... Okay, I think I could put Arcanine instead of Lampent right now. That's probably better. Didn't have time to do that, but I will do this next turn. So that's normal for you. Is normal strong enough to beat me? Normal with this number of units is probably strong enough to beat me. You need to be Throat Goat to like boring composition like normal. You really need to be this guy that plays water. Most boring comp in the game, and somehow this guy still loves it. I will never understand. I will never ever understand this guy. Always playing what's the most boring option available. 1, 2, okay, this is perfect. This is perfect, because I do not need you anymore. I could even do this, right? Why would I not? Why would I actually not do this? And yeah. Everything's going according to plan then. I probably go for level 8 right now. I probably go for level 8. I think the Lampent is never entering the comp. We won't play light. We will go for level 9, and it will be Fighting 4. Fighting 4, Fire 8. That's the plan here. Can you cast, please? Thank you. The plan is Fighting 4 with Ultra units. Right, one of them will hold the Firestone, and the others will see. So this is an awkward number of components that we were given. It seems like we will miss a full item. Kinda awkward. Okay, yet another. This is Sound Comp. Unfortunately, with Pichaco, Sound Comps are a lot more underwhelming. Which is why I'm glad they didn't hurt Flute and only Florges. They preemptively nerfed Florges, considering that you would roll 2 uncommon units way more easily, and they didn't nerf Isui and Tifloshin, which I do not understand. I do not understand why one and not the other. This is a mystery to me. So let's see what component we will get. Throat Goat lost to Illusion. This is great news. This is actually great news.
Okay, some Mystic Water. Some Mystic Water. What do I do with this? What do I do with this? I don't even know. So there's 4 fire portals. I will grieve this. I will grieve these. 2 psychic portals. Sorry, Crabhammer, they are not for you. They're mine. And then, ooh, big bad Moltres coming through. Don't mind if I do. This is spell crits. This is spell crits, right? Big mad spell crit Moltres. Here we come. And then I ramp all the way to level 9. I think that I should consider the Mana Scarf rather than the Firestone here. However, I would really like to get 2 fighting units and get rid of the Kilava. It gives me field, which is okay, but I think fighting 4 is way more useful than field 3, if I had to
guess. Okay, now this is Philosian that baits Throatgoat, and we beat Philosian. I hope we can beat Throatgoat. What legendary did this guy get? Okay, he's losing to other people. He's losing to Crabhammer. Okay. Okay, I do not think I play Houndour, right? I can take it. I mean, if I get a lot of Houndours, it may be a better option than Magmar. May very well be a better option than Magmar. I still can't decide what to do with these components. I think it's a Firestone, but the fact that I can't use the Firestone yet is very frustrating, because these next few rounds will probably decide the game. And now we get literally one shot, which is uber frustrating. I hate Psychic's stupid design. Look at this is broken. Actually worst design ever. One shot meta, fuck you. Hate this design. I'll take the crits. And because I could get the crits, I think this is going to be a Mana Scarf. I think this is going to be a Mana Scarf. Then this is going to be a Mana Scarf, and then no need for fighting 4. I mean, the fighting units will get one shot by the Psychic Comp anyway, so why would it matter? Maybe I should spread a tiny bit more. Maybe like this. Maybe like this. I should still keep my backline grouped. Just, you know. And then boom, I cast. I think I did not crit. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Couldn't tell you. I think I didn't crit there. I didn't crit there. I have 80% crit chance that I didn't crit. Is that for real? Okay then, we're being unlucky. Never mind that. So I will go for level 9 after the legendary birds. Don't need to go for level 9 immediately. I will go right in the middle here. Let's try this positioning. This should spread the burn, which should make my Moltres cast a lot better. Boom. Let's go. Yeah, we definitely beat Kurt's Bowls. The game seems to be really balanced right now. There is no clear answer to who beats who, But Throat Goat has the advantage of the HP, but he beats me and will soon face me with high odds. So he will probably beat me in the long run. And I do not know if I beat Crabhammer. The guy must be close to level 9 too, and he has Guard of War. Okay, he's broken. Right now he's uber broken. There's pretty much zero counterplay. I need a Lucario. If I do not get a Lucario, there's nothing I can do pretty much. I'm given some cleanse stack. Could take the cleanse stack. Then I need to go level 9, enter this, and then I just roll. I just roll and see what I get. Okay, the Larvesta. This is also good. What else can I get? Okay, this is better than you. I'm replacing you. Okay, and then this will probably replace Magmar, right? I don't think I'm playing for Magmortar anymore. Okay, Phelosian we can beat. Phelosian we can beat. Which is unfortunate, because Phelosian was able to beat Throat Goat. So I would have liked to keep him in the game. Just so happened to not be the case. And then what? What am I even rolling for? Yes, I said I was rolling for Lucario, but I do not seem to be able to get even one. Where are the... Okay, I could buy you if you force your way in. I can get a Lucario. One Riolu. And I don't think I will be able to get more. There are no clear winners, but I never beat Throat Goat. He's beaten by other fellows. What do I take here? I definitely need to take this. Please give me my units. Why would you not give me the Lucario? Why would you be so rude? Okay then. Maybe I should just be playing for Magmar then? For Magmortar, I mean. I need you to get more resistances to be able to cast. I will sell this and try 2 more rolls. Yeah. Oh, okay. If I survive next turn, maybe I can do something actually. If I survive next turn, maybe I can do something. But Crabhammer, yeah, that's just a stupid one-shot comp. That's just too broken. There's nothing to do. Welcome in the stupid one-shot meta where Psychic that should never be strong is actually broken. Welcome! Amusing, isn't it? Look at this. Look at this number right here. Look at this number. That's actually 4 seconds of fight. Funny, is it not? The AoE crits are really balanced. Who could have guessed? So yeah, this is stupid and I think this should not be in the game. This is actually ruining the whole experience. So yeah, fuck that. Actually, fuck that. Really, really stupid broken. Actually insane number, this is utterly unacceptable. I've been warning about the AoE one-shots for a while. Have I not? I maintain what I said. AoE crits should be nerfed. Because what are the units that are actually making the game stupid right now? Hisui and Typhlosion, it's an AoE crit build. Psychic Guard of War and Psychic with anything, it's actually an AoE crit. Light with some AP stuff, which is most of the time. Guess what? AoE crits. Looks like everything is rooted to the same basis. So I would say that right now AoE crits ruin the experience. There's nothing fun about watching a backliner cast auto attack for 3 seconds and then one shot your whole comp in one spell. That is nothing funny. And do not tell me there is counterplay. If I can build MR onto one unit, I still get 7 units destroyed. There is literally nothing to do. Zero counterplay in existence. There was no way anyone could counter the God of War. Which is called, let me say the word, bad design. This is actually bad for the game. It should not exist. AoE crits are literally the most OP thing in the game right now, and I would dare say it's been for a while. Last patch actually Aquatic destroyed mana generation, which kinda kept this comp in check, just as Ice did, and they were the two strongest comp, which actually hold AP crits back. Know that the both of them has been nerfed, for good, because they were way too strong, then AP crits should be addressed. Like on single target abilities, I see no problems. On AoE abilities, I definitely see a stupid problem. So maybe you could say AoE crits would still remain 100% more damage, but then I say AoE AP ratios should be less than 100%. Like with 100 AP, you actually double the damage of your ability. Maybe with 100 AP, you should only increase the AoE abilities damage by like 30%. If you really want to build crits. Right? That would only be fair. Maybe it should even depend on the abilities. But for something like God of War, 30%? That's way enough. Why would you need more? This unit shouldn't one-shot comps. It should slowly deal widespread damage. Right? It's the design. You either one-shot 1 or 2 units, or slowly damage 8 units. You do not one-shot 8 units! This shouldn't even be possible! And I mean, if the ability was just a localized AoE, you could always spread your comp. Here, it's a non-targeted, widespread one-shot. How fair is that? How fair is that? I see zero fairness. For the exact same reason that Isui anti-fusion is super broken. Targets the furthest unit, one-shots the carry. Simple as that. So yeah, bad design right here. I wish this was not a thing. But I guess now we know. Yeah, this shouldn't be a thing. Do not blame the players, blame the rules. So I'm blaming you, rulers, that do not make hotfixes. There's a very clear issue with AoE burst right now. I hope this will be addressed. And I guess it will only be addressed next patch. But seriously, you could like consider this ranked as a really interesting sample. Nobody was able to do anything to the God of War. There was zero counterplay in existence. The thing should be nerfed. And it could be hotfixed. It could definitely be hotfixed. I see no reason why not to hotfix it. It is a very blatant issue. But to be fair, just nerfing God of War wouldn't be enough. It's something that should be more thought about. It's more about the AoE abilities that shouldn't be able to do this much damage when they crit. So it's either you let them crit and reduce the base damage of all of them, or you nerf the crits. Should be one or the other. One or the other, sorry. Maybe that's only me ranting, but I think that's unfair. I wouldn't understand people telling me that this was fair. Like, maybe there are people that genuinely think this is okay. I wouldn't understand them. I would argue with them every day. But you know, I'm considering every opinion available. Maybe there are really good arguments that will make me change my mind. It was just never the case up till now. Do I even play this game? It will depend. And then what? I do not know what to talk about after all this ranting. And yeah, let's talk about the fact that Crabhammer actually got the XP share while I got the stupid nuggets. Like, how is that fair? Seriously? Seriously? You probably need Lucario with Aqua Egg on a 3 light spot to counter Gardevoir. The meta is a lot better now for Psychic. I do not think Gardevoir is countered by anything. And yeah, you can force draw every stages. I told a while ago that the draw Zarbi that a draw unknown should not exist and was toxic. Don't understand how this thing still exists. AoE spell crits must be nerfed, though it's becoming blatant. I think we won't play this, right? People are leaving and coming back, but the lobby isn't getting full. I will just get the sound, just to be able to still read the Discord. While we are waiting, without the PP generation, it will never cast, haha. If it casts once, it's a wide spread one shot, not even targeted at an area. By design, it's unfair. And this is only repeating things that I've been saying for months. It was months ago that I said that AoE crits were unfair and a problem for the game as a whole. Looks like I wasn't all that wrong. Maybe there was some truth behind my words. Maybe, just maybe. So I say sometimes you should listen to the wise words of the good players. Even when you are satisfied as a developer, the satisfaction of the developer is one thing and the satisfaction of the player is another. And when the game feels well designed but unfair, what matters the most? The fairness of the game or the beauty of the design? My opinion is that the fairness of the game matters a lot more. And AoE crits, right now, they are not fair by any means. The same way that Fairy 8 is unfair because any crit comps has no counterplay. As long as there's no counterplay, the thing remains unfair, right? Which is why I always hate the design on fairies and always remember everyone that I hate them. And I don't think I should stop. It's important that someone say these things. Journal. AoE spells over than strength, often create rock weapons late game where AD boards are badly outdamaged by AP carries, but those AP boards are hardly countered by Lucario. Yeah! There is one unit in the game that is pretty rare and that technically can win. Seems balanced? Oh wait! Actually not! I don't think I can make a 2-unit viable board here. Is this AoE? Even though, no. I can't. Let's put 3 units. Let's put 3 units. Whatever. Yeah, people, you have to understand that because one unit in the game that exists technically counters the strat does not mean it's not broken. And it's balanced in any way. That is not the case. Because there exists technically one very niche counterplay does not mean it's acceptable. These are all opinions, but I would say it's unacceptable. Like, I accept people's opinions. You can accept that this is a thing that exists, and it can even be okay for you. Whatever. Just, for me it's not. I think it shouldn't exist. I genuinely think this is toxic for the game as a whole. This is breaking the game I like, so I will rant. And hope that the issue is someday solved. Okay, crits or attack speed, I'll take the crits. I can't get 3 water units there, there's no way I can do that. So maybe I at least will take 2 water units, in hopes of getting better next turn. And I will keep the floral units and the baby units. These both should do. If I can't play water 3, I can always play baby 3, right? And at least generate some X, that's the least I can do. I shouldn't be able to be grass 3 there. I'm not taking any risks. Okay, and then what? Ooh, this is neat. I'm taking the icons. And then what? I think I'm selling this. Oh no, actually no. I'm playing like this. And probably, yeah, I won't be able to reach 40 goals later anyway, so I should as well buy the units. I will play with a lower econ than I'm used to, but this shouldn't matter too much. I already have a lot of units that I want, so I will just roll less on turn 9, and it should be okay. It should be okay anyway. See, I get a lot of good units. That's 2 losses. I should just play babies, right? I should abandon water for the time being and just play babies. And I will keep the Turtwig in my shop and pray for X. have a really good grass floral start. Lot of units. Just I'm low econ. And if I can generate eggs, this doesn't really matter. Oh, Scorbunny? Scorbunny... Maybe I have a shot at fire. Let's see the other eggs. I kinda want to keep this Chinchu. Kinda. Because there's a world where I play the Chinchu. When it's available like this. There's a world where I play the Chinchu. And yeah, you made the greedy move of keeping water and eggs both in rocks, and you lost the bet. You must be really careful with chain loses. Know that people are understanding how to play them. It's a lot less easy than before to play the chain loose. And then it goes. I need to keep one spot for an egg. So I will just do this. I have a lot of options available. I have a really cool crit build that I could play for. Can I get an egg? Tell me I can get a good egg. If I can get a good egg, I'm super good. I already have one egg that is pretty fine. And that's okay. So let's sell these. I play probably like this, right? So I will position something like this. And I will see. I should be able to win this fight pretty easily. Don't think I'm taking any risks. So this is looking good for fire. This is looking good for fire. Let's see if there's any fire portals. Here I have both fire, grass and dragons. I can grieve some dragons, and I will do it gladly. I will do it gladly. Okay, then this could be both. I have the best grass floral unit, and I also have one of the... Let's play fire, I think. With the babies I have, I would be a fool not to play fire. So let's roll for some units. So of course you are going there, and then it's you and you. And this unit at least benefits from the sun. If I can get the sun out, I will sell the grass units. I should probably still roll a bit at level 6. Oh, I should have taken this unit. Yes, this is great. It's rolling. Because I do not exactly know what I want, I do not buy units from the shop, but I should definitely be buying uncommon units. So right now our babies aren't evolved anyway, so I will accept any loss. It would just be perfectly logic to lose. And I didn't stuff my units either. Which means big bad doom, right? I do not want to open this. Definitely. I will take the dojo. Because then I can do this. Which I believe is the play. Okay, this is good. Still rolling. Boom, evolving that. Fine. And evolving the Combuscan. Okay. So next I'm going level 7. Next thing I'm going level 7. And I need to use my stuff, right? I need to use my stuff now. So this is probably this, right? This is probably this. So right now I'm losing every round, but this is completely logic. My babies aren't grown up whatsoever. That's the kind of game where I wish I had a Firestone. It would be a lot easier for me to play with a Firestone. Would I to go for Dark 3 and Fire 8, but maybe I will need to only consider Fire 6. Maybe I can only consider Fire 6 here. I'll take the level. And then I will probably give this, I'd say this, and then I do this, and that's my positioning, right? That is my positioning. For the time being I'm using light, but I don't think I should be using light for long. I'm getting assassinated there. I'm still in the early phase where my babies aren't evolved. Which means loss, right? It just means loss. Or maybe this grass comp actually doesn't have enough damage output? Yes, actually it doesn't. Fine. Do I get rid of... I don't think I'm playing light, right? I don't think I'm playing light. Yeah, I'm not playing light. I don't care. I'm just going for fire. It's probably Fire 6, Dark 3 and Fighting 4, right? And there's some more AoE one-shots. Funny. You love to see Psychic, really fair gameplay, stupid, broken. Fair gameplay, really nice game design, enjoyable experience. You love to see it. Psychic 6 is fine. Having 2 dragons Psychic is fine. See people, it is fine. Actually it's not. Hot steak, it's not. Steel. What do I do with steel? What do I do with metal coat? Nothing, right? I do nothing with the metal coat. Okay then. Magnet. So I can halve the damage, which is probably the better thing for Toko. But then I have to add steel to the equation. That's only Riolu, right? It only means that I'm playing Riolu. Only means that I'm playing Riolu. Boom, please cast, thanks. Only means that I'm playing Riolu. So we beat Chad. Okay, we beat him. Fine by me. Do I level up here? I could level up. I will level up. Doesn't cost me much, but it increases my strength a lot. Entering fighting 4 here, really useful. Let's wait for Lucario. Lucario is a human, right? Oh no, it's actually not. It's actually not. So I need to choose between human 4 and steel 2. But considering the strength of the units that would be steel, I think steel is a good option. Lionox, but later on into this game he will probably beat me because it's Psychic. I don't like Psychic being flavor of the month. Please, no, not like this. Why Psychic of all things? Even Aquatic is more fair than Psychic. I would rather play another month of Aquatic than a month of Psychic. Please no. Let it not be a Psychic month. I don't think we will have a choice. I think it's Psychic month. Unfortunate, but you know it is how it is. If this has to be Psychic month, then whatever, let it be Psychic month. I can do this. This is probably better. Boom. The better fighting unit. And this is a really good stuff for Gothorita. Oops, it's I think it evolves next turn. It should evolve next turn. And into the late game, I'm replacing Lampent with a better Mythic. I would love to be able to play Fire 8, but I don't think I will. Realistically speaking, I don't think I will. I think keeping Fighting 4 and Dark 3 is probably better. I'm definitely going for level 9, that's for sure. But if I do not get any miraculous stone given to me later on, I'm not able to play Fire 8. And I need a real as soon as possible. Which is why I'm playing for level 9 here. Enables Dark 3, enables Steel 2, enables Fighting 4, it enables everything. Okay, so Poke seems to have built a really underwhelming Dragon Camp. Is that even a Dragon Camp? Yeah, underwhelming Dragon Camp because it's not Dragon 7 yet. Once it's Dragon 7, it's probably becoming terrifying. Seems like Vento has a camp that works really well. It's only Light 2. Light 2 and Pharos could carry him this far? Okay then, does he have a stone? No, he does not. I don't know if he knows what he's doing. He's doing pretty well because fire early on is really solid. But how far will he go? And Throat Goat actually loses to everyone but Obscuros, which is actually funny. Because Obscuros wins to everyone but Throat Goat, which makes no sense. Okay. Got some AP. Whatever. It is whatever at best. I take this portal here. I don't think I'm going for level 9 instantly, or maybe I should. Maybe I should actually. Don't know. This isn't an easy decision to make. This is definitely Oho. This is definitely Oho. No doubts about it. And then maybe for a few rounds it's like this, and then only will I sell the Lampent. Once I'm level 9 and I can make my Wombo combo team. I do not want to sell the Gothicel. There's no way I sell this unit, right? It's way too good. I want to play around it. I technically could, but don't want to. So Vento hasn't been losing many HP, but definitely does not have the better fire comp here. I definitely have the better fire comp. What about Obscuros? Okay, there's nothing Poke could do, but that was to be expected. Like he couldn't do anything against me later, either, I mean. And there I can probably go for level 9, right? I can go for level 9 there. I'm evolving this, entering this into my composition. Once I get one dark unit, I'm replacing Lampent. For now, I do not think I need to. Maybe that's just Fire 8. Would also very well be Fire 8. I think Fire 8 would work. If only I could get a stone. A stone would be so good right now. Be it a Dusk Stone or a Fire Stone, both of them would be super good. Okay, here's the real one. Oh, there's a Fire Stone. And there's also a Dusk Stone. I really want the Fire Stone. Yes, the Fire Stone is perfect. Firestone is actually perfect. Which means Fire 8. This right here means Fire 8. So let's enter the Riolu. Put it somewhat in the back here. And then I have enabled Fire 8. I need now to get another stone if I want to enable Dark 3. But let's not be too greedy, we already have Fire 8 which is super strong. I should spread my units more against this guy. But actually right now our composition does well enough. I don't know if it will last long. I do not know if it will last for long, but we are doing well enough. Let's roll for Lucario, right? This is so good right now, rolling for Lucario, so I can do 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Fine. Won't go further. We still have time. I think we have the better comp right now. This could be a top 1. Let's see how Obscurus does. Okay. Zen is probably this, right? Do I have mana generation with light 2? No, I do not, so never mind, it's not that. No, it's not that. So let's keep rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. What am I even rolling for right now? What am I even rolling for? Numel, probably, right? I should be rolling for Numel. Pick the Delta Orb. Give it to Lucario here. I think that is our position, but that will make it awkward for... Actually, I should play differently. Makes it too awkward for Torkoal to play. Okay. And then... that's a Ditto. I will take the Ditto, of course. I can do 15 more rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's 15. City Vaults or replacing Lanterns. I don't think I need a light spot. I don't think the light spot matters all that much. I don't think the light spot matters all this much. Actually, maybe it does. Maybe it does. This is a mana egg situation. In this case, it actually matters. No, it doesn't. I'll position like this. Or like this, and maybe with a Torko. Not like it matters if combos concasts, right? And I should have given this to a while ago. I don't know why I didn't. Keep rolling. Getting some cool stuff. But not the greatest stuff either. We may be playing for Mega Houndour. Maybe we play for Mega Houndour instead. Okay, let's hit the toe. Ooh, that is a Mega Houndour situation, right? I should roll. Just because, you know, there won't be a lot of turns left. So I won't be able to spend all of my golds next turn. So I should as well waste some of them right now. I should waste some of my gold right now. Because there may not be enough turns otherwise. So this is the Wonder Box. Obvious Wonder Box here. Even to this unit. I will sell this. Do some more rolls, just a few more, before I take any decisions. I think it's pretty obvious that I make Mega Houndour, right? It's pretty obvious that I make the Mega Houndour, and then I make this. Give it the item, doesn't matter, you can probably win without even the item. Yeah, my comp is way too strong. My comp is way too good. Then I put you in the front, give you the Gracilia, and this is GG's. Positioning like this is GG's. I don't think there's any comp in the game that can face me right now. I'm way too good. I am way too strong right now. My damage is equally spread. That is really beautiful. Really beautifully widespread damage. You love to see this. It's super nice design. Doesn't even matter that I evolve this unit. Doesn't even clone once. The comp is just too strong by itself. GG's. Did the metal coat actually matter? Probably right. I mean, the 20% damage reduction is a lot. And you can combine that with an actual Pokédoll to halve the damage, which is actually insane. It's actually insane. Yeah, babies. That's babies for you. Sometimes it pays off. Not every time, but sometimes it pays off. +8! This was a really nice game. So I've repaired my Elo kinda. I lost some this morning while trying an electric comp with only light 3 and no Heliolisk available, and that wasn't working as well as it should have. So without Heliolisk I wouldn't advise you to go for electric light. You probably need the Heliolisk. And maybe it's also really Zekrom dependent. Maybe the comp isn't that strong. Yeah, Fire! Fire is back in the game, baby. Why is Obscuros only playing Dragon 4 there? Is he putting that much value onto Psychic? And then why is one of the Dragon unit a stupid Charmander? What is this thing even doing? Fire 3? Is Fire 2 even mattering? I don't think it matters at all. This should be a better unit, right? Like, how could this unit be weaker than a Garchomp or a Gabite? Right? It's a common stupid unit that is pretty much useless. Dragon 4 doesn't even really matter, so this unit should be a fighting unit, right? Yeah, it should be a fighting unit to reinforce the front line. How is this not like a Lopunny? Obscurus, how is this like not a Lopunny? I don't understand. Or rather, how is this not Medicham? You playing Psychic? How is this not a Medicham? You could even afford not to play this thing. That doesn't really help your comp in any way. So yeah, this should be a Medicham, and then this could be anything. I think that there were way better options available to you than this thing. I don't think it's really a good unit. And then what with the other fire comp? What made the difference? What made the difference? I believe it's the babies and the fighting front line. Yeah, so he evolved Magmortar, but I do not think Magmortar is even that strong. The fighting front line definitely made the difference right here and was enabled by the babies. So I say it's a baby right here between him and me. And the stuff too. Like, this is not a great stuff for a unit. You spells deal a lot of damage and can crit, but with only 25% chance. If you do not have critical strike chance besides Reaper Claws, I do not think it's a viable option. Like, this Reaper Claws would have been way better off on Volcarona, for example, because it has other crit sources. And of course, this item is useless on Volcarona. You could have spent it on the likes of Houndoom, I'd say. Probably Houndoom, because more range means more clones for this type of units. And then what? Maybe this should have been then on Groudon. Maybe this should have been on Groudon, but I understand that this is the unit that you stuffed early on to carry your first few rounds. So it makes only sense that this unit is equipped with a lot of items. However, you know, later on into this game you could have sold this unit, built another light unit, if you wanted really to keep light 3, and then given the items to a unit which could actually use them, and this would actually have reinforced your comp despite having sold one fully evolved unit, I believe. And then Poke, yeah, Dragon 7, but considering the little evolutions there, it's probably, I would say, if I had to guess, probably an awkward resource management. This is probably an awkward resource management on his part. Radar tried for grass, but he played grass without floral and got utterly destroyed. And of course the anchor right here isn't the best grass unit. So if this is the only unique grass that is given to me, I would probably swap and not playing grass. To be perfectly honest with you. And then what's this? This is Psychic. I'm glad it lost. I hate Psychic by design. Really funny, but should never be strong. 6th place, it's a good place for Psychic if you want to have fun. Yeah, Fire Roll. I've been saying for a while that Fire should not be a rolling composition, it should only be a ramping composition. And then Ground, underwhelming as usual. Yeah, that's pretty much my analysis of this match. I think Obscurus could have won. If he couldn't evolve his units, it's probably that he managed his econ really poorly. Now, I think it's the same thing as Poke. This is probably bad resource management on his part. if I had to guess what happened. I didn't watch his game. Maybe that's unlucky rolls. Maybe he didn't know what he wanted to go for. Maybe he was going for Dragon 7 and then sold his units to rotate onto Psychic and Light, and he wasted a lot of resources on evolving units that he sold back later. Maybe that's what happened. But I do not understand how Charmander can still be in the composition here. This makes no sense to me. This definitely makes no sense to me. I think Obscuros was underperforming this game. The guy is better than this. And I'm actually amazed that this comp actually managed to beat Vento. I would have expected Vento to do better than Obscuros considering the comps. I'm really surprised. I do not see why Vento does this much worse than me compared with Obscuros. I can see why Poke does worst, because this is a level 7 comp with not a single one fully evolved unit. So I can see why, but then we also got a really lucky item on turn 15, right? I think the Metal Coat is probably one of the better items. At least it's playable in fire comps, right? Both of these units could deal a lot of damage, and so both of them would benefit from steel. What did he get? The light orb. So maybe he went playing for light when he was baited on turn 15 getting the light orb. Maybe this light orb was the bait that caused Obscuros the game. That's probably what happened. And then another metal coat here. I think Electrizer is probably not to be put on a carry, because then you will voluntarily paralyze your carry, which makes no sense. I think this item is really awkward. You want the 40% attack speed on a carry, but you do not want your carry to be paralyzed. So, well, I don't know what to do with this thing. I don't think it's a really good item. So, too bad for Poke and Rada. What was another Electrizer? What are the odds for Electrizer? 3 Electrizer, really? And then the Wing. Wing is probably the worst of all items. Like, getting flying is completely useless most of the time. So, maybe when it's given on turn 15, when you are already playing flying, then it's a correct item and it's a good item to have. But in the situation where you play artificial and get this item from your artificial comp, this is completely useless because you can't rotate onto artificial flying. This comp doesn't exist. And then if you already are turn 15 and do not play flying yet, because flying is a reroll comp, you can't rotate onto flying once you get the item onto turn 15, sorry. So it's not even like it's a great option to play for this item and bet that you will get it on turn 15. So yeah, I do not think a composition that utilizes this item really well exists. Actually, I was gonna say maybe technically there exists one artificial flying unit. Such a unit exists, and so maybe you would play for artificial early on, check what item is available, see it's flying, and then decide, okay, I'm going for flying. And then I can replace one of my flying units by an artificial unit. And you will then need to have an artificial unit that is so good that it is worth playing it. It is worth playing it rather than a fully evolved flying unit. And why? What would such an artificial unit be? That would also benefit from the flying trait. What would such a unit be? I don't see any. I don't see any. Maybe Electabuzz, and then you go for the Zapdos if you can, and you try going for LX3. Yeah, I don't think this item is really good, and by itself it only gives you 10% dodge chance, which is nothing. You can't give it more because otherwise in water comps it would be broken. But only 10% by itself means nothing. So the item, for me, this item is useless and should give something else. This item should give another stats than dodge. Even if it's a duplicate with another, maybe attack speed. What does a flying comp need? What does a flying comp need? Maybe health regen? Maybe it should be health wing? Gives you flying and health regen? Maybe some kind of resurrection? Like, in order for it not to be the max revive, it's like alpha revive, you only get half of your HP back, but then because it's flying, you get to fly back twice, so it's actually useful. Maybe this item should give a revive. How would you justify it? Which wing? The clever wing, maybe? Or the strong wing? Maybe even the health wing would justify that. But this would be a better design for the flying item, right? Like, definitely the artificial items will need some balance. It was obvious that they wouldn't come at the same power day one, right? That much was inevitable. So it's not a problem that they aren't at full power yet. But I think the weakest item by far is probably the wing, and then it would be the incense. Because I do not see artificial being paired too well with floral. I do not see a situation where you really want to play an artificial unit into a floral comp. I don't think there's any situation where this is the case. So yeah, that's my analysis. That's my analysis right there. I obviously did not have time to play another game, so I kept talking for a while. Right? If some of you were still listening to my opinions, then hope you enjoyed that. I will probably leave you until later tonight. Maybe I come back, maybe I don't. It will depend on my mood. You know, as usual. I must play Rejuvenation. I need to start Rejuvenation again. But because this is new patch, I'm really excited about the PAC game right now, which is also what's drawing me away from Rejuvenation. And tomorrow is the new League of Legends season, so that will mean that for a few days I will be playing LoL a lot. Right? Historically, I've played a ton of League of Legends, which will also mean that I will be less able to make Rejuvenation content. I will finish the game, this is for sure, and for those of you that actually enjoy this content, do not worry. I know you're not many, but do not worry, it's coming back, it's definitely coming back. Just considering what came out and is coming out tomorrow, it's just not the time, right? It's understandable that it's not the time. Rejuvenation won't go anywhere. Why the new patches are just out and are actually really exciting to play. So yeah, this is the end of this live. I would like to say I'm coming later. So expect to see me later tonight. Bye people.